Hi, thank you for watching Show Me Wilson. I am going to talk today about mind reading. I don't know if people have read scriptures. I mean, I'm not a religious person, but because I was religious for so long in my life, I was able to take all this information into my mind and digest what's really going on. The scriptures talk about how those who do wrong will want to crawl inside a cave and wish that the very earth collapsed upon them and bury them alive. Well, as I was pondering about this, I'm like, why would that happen? And then I realized that I attended a seminar where people were watching an individual who could heal through his eyes. His eyes healed anyone who was watching his show. And I didn't notice anything at first. I just thought, okay, maybe this is just kind of crazy. And then within probably a week, my heart said, Shandy, you gotta leave. You gotta go home. You gotta go to South Dakota. And so without even thinking, I packed my bag. I had bald tires on my car, and I drove to South Dakota. I drove home. And that's when everything just started opening up for me. I was able to read people's thoughts. I knew what they were thinking before they said anything out of their mouth. And if that happened for me by meeting this person on the internet, what did he do to the other people that were watching? Did they have the same effect? Was his eyes healing everybody that watched him? In the way that by looking into his eyes, it was removing the veil of forgetfulness. So now the reason I say this is because now we got scripture that says people are going to be afraid and ashamed of what they've done in their life, and they are going to want to hide. They don't want anyone to know that they did certain things, that they stole from their neighbor, or that they did something to a family member or a child, or they're going to be afraid because now, no, you don't need a government, you don't need a judge, you don't need a court, you don't need proof that these people did it. It's just going to be known. And so this eliminates all government, it eliminates all politicians, it eliminates all scandals. But now the person's enemy is themselves, because if their eyes are going to give them away. So if people are wearing sunglasses in a restaurant indoors, is that not a red flag of them not wanting people to look into their soul, into their eyes? Because their eyes are going to tell everything about them. People are going to be able to read minds. And the people that watch me on this show, is it a domino effect? So because I watched this person's eyes and then my veil disappeared, what happens when people look into my eyes? Do they start healing from the inside? Do they start seeing a bigger picture? I don't know. I like to think that this man infected us with mind reading, but it's not really an infection, but he just eliminated, he removed the veil by just looking into his eyes. I know it sounds weird, but I would love to visit with other people who watched this individual, because it was amazing how everything in my life opened up. So I hope you watch my eyes. Ooh. maybe you'll be healed, but I think we're coming to a place in time where if you do bad things, you're not going to be able to hide. And those who have done bad things, oh my gosh, you've got to be like scared. What are you going to do now? Where are you going to go? Are you going to be able to forgive yourselves? Are those who you've hurt going to be able to forgive you? This show, just so you know, is about helping people live with their mistakes, help people forgive, because we're human. We just do what we were taught to do. We join groups and programs to make us feel it's okay. I heard someone tell me, what is wrong with a scandal if you don't get caught? I'm like, are you joking me? That's not how we're taught. We're not taught to go do scandals, but there are some groups, some people that believe it is okay to take advantage of other people if you don't get caught. You know, yeah, go break your windshield and claim to the insurance agency, the insurance company, that a rock hit it, you know. Sure, yeah, go take someone's fish farm and say, oh, sorry you lost your fish farm, you know, but really it's your neighbors, you just don't know it. You know, maybe it's someone who has all this wealthy money and all of a sudden he's on all these lawsuits, you know. Maybe it's someone trying to take someone's ranch away because they have all the people in politics that can support them with laws and boundaries for property lines. You know, it's all messed up. People do things because they were taught that way. Who taught them? What made them feel it was okay to do a scandal? Did they have any idea that their eyes are going to be their worst enemy? Did they have any idea that just being in someone's presence, their truth will be made known without any effort? It does not have to be spoken. It doesn't have to be a secret that is exploited. I mean, seriously, these are things that are just going to happen, whether you want it to happen or not. There was probably over 200,000 people that watched this man worldwide. It wasn't just here. It wasn't just me. I didn't just meet this person. I was in a meeting and invited there, and oh my gosh, you know? So everybody that looks into my eyes, is it healing everybody? So just be careful. Please don't do scandals. Please avoid hurting people. And you might want to start thinking about how you're going to make restitution. Is that the right word? Change what you did. Give it back. That's probably where it's going to have to be. You're going to have to give back what you took. Otherwise, you might be ashamed to show your face in public. If you start seeing people not go in public, that's another red flag. If they start disappearing from the public's view, it's because they're afraid to show themselves, because everything's going to be known if they go in people's energy. Alright, well, my video just stopped, and oh, there it goes again. I just have a slow computer. But seriously, if people start wearing sunglasses or in public or indoors, and if people stop going out in public when they used to go out in public all the time, that might be a red flag that they've hurt people and they don't want anyone to know. So is there going to be a war, a World War III? I don't believe there's going to be a World War III with another country, but the World War III might be personal, your own truth. Are you going to kill yourself because you've done bad things and you don't want anyone to know? Are you going to be able to deal with all that? So is there going to be a World War III? If there is, it's a personal war, not a world war. And it could affect many people. So thank you for watching Show Me Wilson, and please be careful how you take care of your neighbors, your friends, your family, because there's no more secrets. It's opening up. The world is changing. And you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.